Okay. Yeah, welcome back. So, for the initiation ritual, very much categorized into two sections. One is the practice in relation to preparatory that has to be done by the initiation master, which include doing all the preliminary preparatory practices, including Guru Yoga and purification practices, and then after that, self-generation, consecrating the master himself in order to qualify to offer the initiation beside all the other preparatory requirements, as briefly mentioned yesterday, such as oneself need to receive the initiation that you're offering to the student from realize and from who keep the lineage pure uninterruptedly up to Buddha Vajradhara, where the source of these initiations are coming from. Then, right after receiving that, then you need to fulfill all the required commitments, such as fulfilling the minimum, the 100,000 commitment long mantra retreat, which usually need to perform the strict retreat, which I've done that a long time ago. On top of that, you need to receive permission to offer the initiation, which I have received permission from my late guru, Geshe, because this mainly the initiation, many rounds I received, even though I received from other lamas too, but from Geshe, and he gave me a few commitments to fulfill before offer the initiation. Usually so the commitment that I received is more than the common commitments. The common commitment is to receive the initiation, you fulfill the commitment retreat, then after that, you can offer the initiation with permission of the master. But here, I received the initiation for me to complete entire Ngöndro retreats first, which, Geshe was alive due to his kindness and strictness, even though from my side, I'm not always willingly to conduct the retreat, because all the time need to conduct the retreat during the holidays, school holidays. And in fact, even it's strict for me to go and meet family and ask to get into retreat. And luckily, those periods are available, those strictness are available. Otherwise, looking at now, it's very difficult to do retreat. So due to such strictness that time, now, I'm enjoying my life. Can have longer holidays because of sacrificing those short conventional holidays. But actually, the guru led you to have the real holiday. When you conduct the retreat, is actually the real holiday happens. So anyway, and also just to, even though, there's daily, even after because in order to offer the initiation, you need to keep the daily commitment. In many cases, if you don't need to offer initiations or hold the lineage to pass to somebody, then in between there are possibility of breaking the daily commitments. So I try my best not to do that. So far, it was okay up to now, and just recently try to refresh with more like strict session conducted practices. So it's very much freshly there. Yeah. Then just recently, one of my main intention also, I wish to have the living in physical form guru's permission. Because I take the initiation very, very, very serious, not just like pujas. There are also initiation performed like pujas. But for me, what Lama Kuncho, Geshe Lama Kuncho mentioned is a very, very, very serious thing. Yeah. So beside all those commitments, I was asked to fulfill one Mother Tantra, first one Father Tantra, the great retreat, accumulations of mantras, and then one Mother Tantra. So it was. I thought it's like impossible. So those commitments was given, and when Geshe was alive, I only managed to fulfill the commitment retreats of the Father Tantra, Mother Tantra, high school tantric deities, but not the full great retreat. Usually it takes 3 months, 3 years, 3 months, like that for each retreat, even though quite 50% or so time is actually occupied by the Ngöndro practices. So since Ngöndros are complete, and I just need to focus on the deity yoga. So I did Yamentaga, which is during actually I did that in Australia. So that's why maybe some auspicious karmic connection happening here. When I was serving Geshe reincarnation in school, so I did the Yamentaga, the great retreats commitment, and then Vajrasattva great retreat commitment I did right after that. The remaining part, then continued during the COVID period. So far, even though it's not a strict retreat, I did say I will try to do a strict retreat, and Geshe already says you won't be possible. He blandly said, "You think doing retreat is easy? It's not as simple as that, especially if you do solitude for so long." So he said, no need to wait for that. Can do whenever you can, even without going to a strict retreat place. So then there's some blessing there. So I try to fulfill that too. And then the another one that, as I mentioned before, I still felt that need a living physical guru's permission, blessings, and during my last visit to Dharamsala, so I had an audience with His Holiness, and that time, so there are few other important points also to express, and one of things is I requested whether it is beneficial for me to start offering all of these initiations, and His Holiness says definitely should do. It will benefit. So very fortunate to have. So I even though person-wise nobody, but there's a blessing. The blessings of the lineage is definitely there. So when it comes to initiation, at least the master has to try his very best without falling into the trap of laziness, even though the practice can be horrible. Horribly done. No, practice is not horrible, but horribly done. But trying diligently doing it as long as there's a life force, So, but then when especially like it's very straightforward. No means no, yes means yes, So very clear. So I feel very, very blessed, and and also Japja Lama Sokormache, who is my main guru, and very much all my Dharma activities mainly happening within Rinpoche's mandala. I didn't manage to receive permission in person physical body, because that time I did mention to Rinpoche that there are requests of initiations, and I feel like not doing it. And Rinpoche says that the time will come, and when there's a request, then this is the main duty of someone who dedicates life to offer service of teaching the Dharma. Then that is so beneficial. So, but Rinpoche right now, his physical existence is not there. So, it's very clear that I have a blessing from Rinpoche like that. Then just now, one of the main preparation or the deeds of the initiation master is to do the self-generations of the initiation deity, and doing absorptions of all the initiation deity to the master, so that those initiation deities will offer the initiations. The second work of the master is to consecrate the front generation, which you see on the altar there. And below the tanga, there's one torma, which carry the tsakali, which is the, for ordinary eyes, we see as a picture of Vajrasattva, the father, mother. And the torma is actually made out of oat flour and contain 3 whites, 3 sweets. But then now it's not, not ordinary torma, not the torma. It is Vajrasattva. It is a front-generated Vajrasattva. So you have to have, in order, when the master introduced, later the section will introduce that you should see that torma also as an actual Vajrasattva. So there's a complete basis, valid basis there for you to perceive that, and you receive the benefit of direct relation to the front generated mandala of the Vajrasattva. Then before that oneself need to consecrate as a Vajrasattva. So there's also a section later will come. You need to view the initiation master not in this ordinary form, for the purpose of the initiation, and for the by the reason of all the preparatory, the self-generation is done. Then you shouldn't have a doubt of seeing actual Vajrasattva, the master also as an actual Vajrasattva. That itself, already taken the effect of purifying your mind. That very self is a very powerful purification to purify our ordinary mind, ordinary perception, and that fulfills the meaning of Tantra. Tantra means purify the ordinary mind and have the divine perception. Then after that, the one actions of the master is left is to clear the outer interferences, which is doing the Gektor. There's a ritual cake here. This is called Gektor. This one is for the outer interferences, if they may be, because we are engaging into a part that which carry very secret meaning. One of the most profound and a secret part of the Vajrayana, in particularly high Sikh tantric teaching practice. And you're going to expose into the most secret celestial being, most secret celestial environment, the mandala. So there will be always, to obstruct you. There's a negative force. That's because we are still in samsara relatively. So the negative force will try to hindrance. Firstly, even to enter into the mandala. Then later to take the practice on the path. So for that purpose, then this Gektor offering has to be done. So there's a particular, actually the herb is I think frankincense. So it's called Google. So usually in Australia, to take those herbs is very hard. So crush and make into kind of like a pill, small pill. So that crush is inside the burning right in front of you, here. So that also has so that one carries the natural component, and together with the ritual of the Gektor offering practice, invoke the deities that which specifically guard from those interferences, especially as act as antidote to pacify them. So it's more for its invocation. We use that, and the dharma is to satisfy. So dharma is also not ordinary dharma; it has to be consecrated like that. Then after that, the actions of the students. The first one is to wash your mouth. That is, as mentioned before, to clear the inner interferences, inner obstacles, limitations, pollutions that you have already done. Then after the second action is do 3 prostration, then settle on the cushion. Then after that, the mandala offering, which is requesting the initiation to be granted. To create the meritorious causes from the student side. So the practice of mandala offering. So that will come after the Gektor offering practice. So during the mandala offering, there will be a flower will be distributed later, and so you can use that flower to make offering. I think the Mipi and Tim, they prepare very nice. So even you throw everywhere, I think it's not a fresh flower, so it's okay, I think. So like that, okay? Okay, thank you. So yeah, so now both the activities, the preliminary activities of the master as well as the student is very much complete. So now, to the initiation. But before to the initiation, here in the text, the text it says that would do some preliminary teachings. So which yesterday already done briefly. So people, the audience here, most of you are there last night. But just follow the sequence here. So few points to or the basis of mentioned before this morning. Have a genuine refuge, then genuine understanding the importance of having guru in our life, then sincere and genuine renunciation towards all the limitations, and particularly we as a beginner, the limitations of samsara, limitations of its causes, karma, and delusions. Then also understanding the negative impact of the karma if we don't purify them, even though, whatever the ripening karmic result of the past in this human body is very, compared to those of the karmic potential we still carries in our system, which accumulated from beginningless lifetimes, is very minor here. What we are going through now is very minor. And if those karmas are not purified as quickly as possible, well, we have the antidotes. And then, when we have to experience its consequences, very much will be in three lower realms to experience unbearable sufferings. So there's sense of clear understanding of that, and feel the urgency to have the most powerful antidote. If there is, in case there's a karmic potential of heinous crimes that committed in past lifetimes, or those of the even minor karma of killing, stealing, lying, sexual misconduct, etc. But then because of never apply antidote, purification before, maybe by now, they become so huge karma that if don't purify, the consequences, may encounter next rebirth onwards, like such as in three lower realms like hell realm, etc. So therefore, the best antidote that one can obtain is, as mentioned yesterday, Vajrasattva practice. Since Vajrasattva, even the Sambhogakaya aspect, is the essence of all the three-time Buddha's purification power. And it is the Dharmakaya aspect. It has the direct connection to us, our Buddha potential, our Dharmakaya potential. Our Buddha potential, the Dharmakaya, has one taste with that Dharmakaya bodies of the Vajrasattva. And that Vajrasattva, again, is the essence of the entire Dharmakaya's purification power. So it's so easy to merge, become oneness with your own being because of the same family, same gene, like that, same energy. Nothing can go wrong. There's no side effect like that. It's directly, because it recognizes. It will recognize immediately when you practice Vajrasattva in whatever way, even a minor form of practice, it brings great purifications and purify all those limitations. And forever future lifetime, after once we purify this contaminated, after we purify this definite karmic result of this samsaric human aggregate, then for future reincarnations, then we never have to experience any of the suffering realm, so that much benefits are there, you see. So you should feel so inspired, feel so fortunate, and really you are really into it, not just want to try it out, not like that. You are definitely into it, and already the benefits are happening, you see. And the great benefit, the absolute complete benefit, you can enjoy once you are empowered. So that's the initiation. once you receive the initiation, individually empowered to even become Vajrasattva, empowered to earn the Vajrasattva's mandala within you and be the principal deity yourself of the mandala and manifest your Vajrasattva existence in the skillful, in a skillful like Nirmanakaya kind of emanation body that relatively look, human looking person, the speech, the ordinary speech, the ordinary look, ordinary activities, ordinary thinkings, everything, you can take as a skillful means to relate to other sentient beings, benefit other sentient beings, and result of that, when this definite karmic consequences of human aggregates are purified, then you emerge into the resultant Vajrasattva, resultant Vajrasattva's body, speech, and mind. So then also for you see, all of you are already practicing many sort of sananas practices. Some individual may experience obstacles on the path, losing the track on the path, losing inspirations in the practice, and especially laziness, of distracting in temporary, forget about the great meaning and focus on temporary meanings, or focus on worldly, ordinary concerns, and focus on that and forgets about ultimate, pursuit of enlightenment, and so those are falls into laziness. Then even though remembering the practice is laziness, etc. So after encountering the Dharma and gradually all these obstacles are happening in our system, mainly due to not keeping pure samayas. Can be samaya in relation to refuge, 5 lay precepts, Bodhisattva precepts, tantric precepts, samaya in relation to guru. Whatever level of samaya you have, those precepts may be transgrading them, maybe unknowingly, and the obscurations in relation to what mentioned before, can occur. So the Vajrasattva practice, even just taking initiation, will help to purify them. So then your sweetness on the path develop. So even just thinking of that, you should feel how amazing, how beneficial it will be. As I mentioned yesterday, even the 10 Bhumi Bodhisattva, there's a limitations to be purified. So along the way, until becoming Buddha, one key practice, key antidote, key protection on me will be Vajrasattva, and how amazing going to be that, especially after you are empowered, and then by living with the divine pride, then every ordinary become, there's an element of virtues, there's an element of purification, there's an element of creating cause and condition for liberation. Even by nature, it may not be virtue or dharma, but because of utilizing the empowerment, consecrating your body, speech, and mind, even our ordinary even the negativities that commit along the way, it be very minor, and it can effectively be purified, like that. So there's unbelievable benefit. And of course, we take this initiation, in the service of numberless sentient beings' enlightenment. So then, the da de to just sembe gom de nyamsu le mona to ma mi je ge che na sa mo shu be chi do so wa de ba nya ba ze ne di jen de ze. So now, in order to request the initiation, you need to express this request. So you repeat, put your palm together at your heart, and sincerely now requesting all the tools of the, that can empower you, okay, to become absolute Vajrasattva. So repeat this. Kunyen Geshe Pungbo Chen Sibe Kolo Namjomba Tirin Shebe Rinchen Tel Sowe Dala Katin So. So second repetition. Kunyen Geshe Pungbo Chen Sibe Kolo Namjomba Tirin Shebe Rinchen Tel Sowe Dala Katin So. Third repetition. Kunyen Geshe Pungbo Chen Sibe Kolo Namjomba Tirin Shebe Rinchen Tel Sowe Dala Katin So. So here simply meaning so Zopa here referring to the principle who will provide the empowerment, the initiation master, who with the preparatory practice, who adorn all the Vajrasattva's major, minor qualities, who carry the benefit of purifying all my samsara, the entirety of samsara, including its causes, and grant me this precious empowerment. Meaning is that. So then, Kanto Jobe Ne Deya Tamaje Nabache Maye Ba Tabe Shing Yin Yabatang Dunye Torma Dinye Yaram Trube Kue Chepa Yinbe Doje Sembang Yin Yabatang Lamaya De Dabu Doje Sembang Yin Yabatang De Daji Tenye Nambala Saji Lamayam Sanje Chansen Pawo Kanto Chujong Some So Tin Tiba Dabu Shube Mabada Che De Daji Che Mara Chandong Ziba De Jende Ze. So now this one is to prepare to take the Bodhisattva vow that also include Mayanic refuge and Bodhisattva, both aspiring and engaging Bodhisattva vow. So in order to do that, then you have to visualize, understand in the nature of emptiness, and through the consecration done on the basis of preparatory practices, this place where you are in is not an ordinary place. It is the celestial mansion of the Buddhas and celestial mansions of the Bodhisattvas. So pure land. Then all these Buddhas and Bodhisattvas are the embodiment of the Guru Vajrasattva. Then in front here, in the front generation, the Dharma, that also already did the consecration. So one should visualize and understand that is the real, actual living Vajrasattva. Then the the Lama that who is offering the initiation also visualize and understand for the purpose is actual Vajrasattva. Then surrounding of the Lama and the front generation and around you in all directions, in the space and everywhere, all the lineage masters are lively reciting, witnessing, and be the condition to confer the blessings of the all the preparatory blessings, like such as refuge, bodhisattva vows, then later the initiation. So all the lineage gurus, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, all the Dharma protectors, you can visualize as if like a thick, like gathering of a cloud. You can see individual reciting there, but at the same time it's so crowded, very much entirety of the merit fields, refuge field are present to you. So, so now because all of you are sitting on the chair, so no need to kneel down. Usually here you need to kneel down. But those of you who can, then you kneel down. You put your right knee on the floor, left knee up, then put the prostration mudra at around the heart level. Then there you take the Bodhisattva vow. So here the meaning of the verses that you're going to repeat to take Bodhisattva vow is, I go for refuge to the three jewels. I confess individually all my negativities. I rejoice in the merit of migrating beings. I take hold with my mind the perfect state of the Buddha. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha Dharma and the Supreme Sangha assembly. And I do so to attain an enlightened mind in order to fulfill the aims of myself and others. I shall develop the supreme enlightened mind, enlightened motive, and towards all sentient beings invited guests towards all sentient beings, my invited guests, I shall act with the supreme enlightened conducts. May I become a Buddha to benefit all beings. So this is the meaning which we commonly use this verse, in Lama Chöpa or any the restoring of the Bodhisattva vows. So that's the one. Okay, so please repeat after me 3 times. Okay, so take just one moment. You just absolutely, just express your wisdom eye to see and feel the presence of all the refuge field and merit field, all the lineage gurus. And in front of them, you're receiving this precious Mahayanic refuge, refreshing them, and precious mind of the Bodhisattva. Kunjo sumla dajapchi, diba tamje sosorosha, dove gela jeyiram, sangye changchub yiki sung, sangye chödang sokshok la, changchub bardu dajapchi, rangshen dönni raptup cher, changju semni jebaraki, changju chogi semni jegi ne, semje tamje dagi döndu nyer, changju chechok yiwon jebaraki, Dola Penchel Sangye Drupara Show. So second repetition. Kunjo Sumla Dajapchi. Dikpa Tamje Sosor Sha. Dove Gela Jeyirang. Sangye Changju Yiji Sung. Sangye Chedang Socho La. Changju Bardo Dajapchi. Rangshen Dene Raptuk Cher. Changju Semne Gebar Yi. Changju Chogi Semne Gegi Ne. Semje Tamje Dagi Drendu Nyer. Changju Checho Yuon Jebar Yi. Rola Penje Sangye Drubar Show. Third repetition. Kunjo Sumla Dajab Chi. Digba Tamje Sosor Sha. Dove Gela Je Irang. Sangye Changju Yiji Sung. Sangye Chedang Socho La. Changju Bardu Dajab Chi. Rangshen Dene Raptu Cher. Changju Semne Gebar Yi. Changju Chogi Semne Gegi Ne. Semje Tamje Dagi Drendu Nyer. Changju Checho Yuon Jebar Yi. Dola Penjer Sangye Drupara Show. Yeah, so in case anybody didn't manage to say whole full words, so this one Dola Penjer Sangye Drupara Show. Dola Penjer Sangye Drupara Show. Dola Penjer Sangye Drupara Show. Okay, so please you release your kneeling down, then again kneel down one more time. So this one is the Sodeptumo Mayimbadi Chinde Yang the uncommon requests. This one is okay. So maybe we stop here. So uncommon requests we do when we resume the next session. Then we proceed through all the rest of the initiations. So here, okay, we take a few moments quietly and simply have a confidence that you have received the pure Mayanic refuge and pure and complete Bodhisattva vows, expression of Bodhisattva vows, as well as engaging Bodhisattva vows precepts. Many of you already have these vows. So here, if in case those of the vows degenerated and restoring them, those who intake of those vows, now you understand, increase greatly. And those of you who first time taking this precept and understood that I freshly enter into Buddha's path, you become Buddhist with the ritual. You now become Buddhist, whether you are whether you are traditionally Buddhist or not, very much defined by whether you have refuge or not. And some more, you become Mayanic Buddhist because the refuge you have taken is a Mayanic refuge. Then, on top of that, you become the child of the Bodhisattvas, the child of the Buddhas. Become Bodhisattva. Even though we have not, achieved the resultant Bodhisattva wood, but simply taking the precept, when the precept is alive, based on the Paramita Sutras, you are equal, you are same as a Bodhisattva. You are from now on recognized as a child of the Buddhas, means Bodhisattvas. The merit that how Bodhisattva accumulate, as long as the Bodhisattva precept is fresh in your heart, or whenever you expresses it after taking Bodhisattva precept, the merit you create equal to the Bodhisattvas, So from this very moment, has the power to become the worst, the best. The moment you receive the Bodhisattva vows, if you have received before, in fact, then whatever history we may have, especially the samsaric history, completely change to a new chapter of your life as a pure being, altruistic being, as a Bodhisattva. So, and each time you refresh them, any transgression is there, it purifies. So right this very moment is absolutely, everybody here is equal as Bodhisattva. You see, so these are words of the Buddha expressed in Paramita Sutra. So we have, there's no reason Buddha to lie to us. Even if it's not true, also believing that there's only benefit, there's no harm. Believing yourself as Bodhisattva now, no harm, isn't it? Even it is not true. But definitely in Buddha's word, there's no false, you see. So here also take opportunity to, dedicate the merit. When the vow is so pure, especially Bodhisattva, then whatever wishes you make, it becomes most powerful. So take a few moments, whatever mundane wishes, spiritual wishes, and one wishes must include is achieve the full enlightenment without delay even a moment for the benefit of numberless sentient beings enlightenment. With that, even you dedicate a mundane dedication, for good health, for long life, for prosperity, everything become also Bodhisattva's practice because it infused by the bodhicitta dedication. 常住三门住两不邪，买戒巴呀那买戒就罗邪，戒巴呀娘呀巴呀妹呀巴呀，观念观度培我来修。 东我尼大我里摩切，麦杰巴耶那麦杰ยูโร切，杰巴耶nha耶巴耶咩巴耶，观念观度培我来修。The second one is emptiness. The third one is the tantric two stages of the high school tantric path. Rime nye dai wai riang boi che, mai ge bai nai ge yuroi che, ge bai nyai bai me bai yang, koi ne koi doi me Thank you. So we break for lunch. So I've already taken quite a lot of your time. So there's a discussion. So just relax.
Yeah. I think the discussion was from last time.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe back at two.
Yeah. I will come back too.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
So, yeah, come back, be here a little bit before 2 because Geshe's got quick feet, right? He's been early every single time. So if you brought your lunch, fantastic. If you haven't, Geshe said it's okay if you need to go out just short distance to get some lunch and come back again. That's fine as well. And